What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. Welcome back to another video. Now, if you didn't see from a while ago, I made videos or a couple of videos on VSG. And in my live streams, I continuously talked about VSG, not because I felt as though I wanted to see it push to another level. Obviously, I want to see anything push to another level, but because it was making these moves. And every single day, it seemed like we were talking about it and it was doubling. It was tripling, it was quadrupling, and things went to a ridiculous level. So many people reached out to me and they said, "Hey, thank you for this VSG play. It's been amazing. The movement has been phenomenal, and I'm so glad that I put money into this play, right?" And honestly, I don't want anybody to say thank you to me. All I do is I try and open doors. And once that door is open, you guys explore what is inside, right? And if you explore what's inside, you can decide to take that leap or you decide to not, right? It's all up to you and whatever you want to spend on it. And that's what is absolutely amazing about this space is the fact that we can bring something to the table. If you guys like it, you can say, "No, I don't like it. Let's go to the next thing." Or you can say, "Hey, I really, really like this project. Maybe I should explore it more. Maybe I should average into it," or anything like that. And I think there were a lot of people that were looking for an opportunity, right? An opportunity to average into this play that grew by so much. I mean, turning money that was like thousands, single digit thousands into tens of thousands of dollars. I'm talking about massive gains that it did have. And it's still sitting at a pretty decent level compared to where it was, but the mindset or the idea is not all about just where the price is. It's also about the utility behind it and what it plans to do, which essentially does end up pushing more into the price and pushing that up a lot further. So I want to talk about VSG in this video and talk about where it has been, where it's going, where I believe it's going, also my amount that I do have, and just give you some more information and open some more doors. So guys, if you could, make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to check out all of the links for VSG, I will provide those at the top of the description so you guys can research a little bit yourself because there's a lot of information that you can go through. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me on Patreon. I answer any questions that are over there, and we can honestly chit chat back and forth, whether that be through message or end up doing it through audio. So let's go ahead and look at VSG and where the price is today. Earlier today, the price was looking up because of the 24-hour cutoff. But since the 24-hour cutoff, it did see a decent sized increase yesterday. Throughout the morning, it was up like 26%. So it makes sense. It does look like it's decreasing now because the entire market is actually down. Seeing like Bitcoin and a lot of things that are down from the 66,000 level down to like 64,000. So it makes sense when everything else will fall as well. But Vitalik Smart Gas is the project, right? Vitalik Smart Gas is sitting at 16% of a penny. We're looking at, for my balance, is $16,000, and it currently is at a $17 million market cap with $1.7 million worth of volume. Now, it says the circulating supply is at 10 billion coins, but 10 billion coins is not the circulating supply. The circulating supply is what the total supply is. Actually, it's a little bit less than what the total supply is because Vitalik Smart Gas is a project that fits in with my favorite type of projects. It is a hyper deflationary project. Things that decrease the supply to essentially give you a better price ceiling is everything that I want in life, right? When I talk about different projects like a Shiba Inu, or I talk about a BNB or Ethereum, or anything that has a max supply and essentially you could decrease, you could send to a burn wallet. Those are deflationary projects, but when something is hyper deflationary, you're burning off something at an excessive rate, to where right now, as you see this, did really get started, and they've already burned off over 25% of the project, which is absolutely phenomenal, creating a higher price ceiling. And if you could see more and more burning, you can essentially see a higher and higher price ceiling. It doesn't necessarily mean that the price will go up, so don't expect every time they have a burn that the price absolutely skyrockets. typically that translates that way, but it doesn't mean that it always will happen. What it does mean is that you will essentially see a higher price ceiling. And if you don't know what that means, basically, if you had 1 billion coins and you knew that this can get to a $1 billion market cap, it will always be at a $1 billion market cap. That is a $1 price point. However, if they decide to decrease those coins or burn off those coins down to 500 million, well, now 500 million tokens or 500 million coins at a $1 billion market cap is now a $2 price point. Still $1 billion market cap, but you now are double your money of what you had in that balance if they do decrease the supply. That's what hyperdeflationary is. That's what a deflationary project really does. And that's why I love it so much, because it gives you a little bit more of an opportunity as you are holding the position for the long term. With things that are the opposite, let's say Solana. Solana has an unlimited supply, and if they decide to mint more, you are now going to have dilution that happens within it, meaning that you end up decreasing the price ceiling that it can get to compared to what the max market cap you believe it can be at, right? So anyways, that's what you see with Vitalik Smart Gas. If you go into the contract, which you have 1,147 holders, and you go to the holders, you're going to see that one of these top holders at 28% is the dead address. You're looking at 2.8 billion that has been burned off. 28% has been burned off completely from the project, meaning, again, the price ceiling could be a lot higher there. So I did want to go into a little bit for Vitalik Smart Gas. Let me go ahead and get out of that. So Vitalik Smart Gas and what they do offer. Vitalik Smart Gas is a hyperdeflationary and powers our entire ecosystem, which I did just explain. Their taxes are 2 and 3, so buy tax of 2%, sell tax of 3%. You also have 2,500 plus community members, 10 billion supply. You did see that that's actually at less than 10 billion. It's at 7.2 billion. The official VSG staking app, you can stake VSG as well and earn a percentage back. You also have the NFT collection, carbon NFTs, green NFTs, gold NFTs, as well as the tokenomics where you have different rewards tokens. So you have the tokenomics here in Vitalik Smart Gas. Unlock the potential in VSG Vitalik Smart Gas token through our token dynamics and roadmap with a 2% buys, 2% tax on buys, 3% tax on sells. The contract will be renounced upon the chain completion, paving the way for 0 and 0 taxes. And the core development team's tokens will be securely locked, ensuring transparency and trust. Now, again, you've seen the growth. Let me go back here. You've seen the growth within this. If we look at the last 7 days, it is up by 9%. We saw this really pick up here to about 20% of a penny. But if you look at the last month and where this has come from, it was at 13% of a penny, rose all the way up to 50% of a penny. And a lot of people were excited because they made a bunch of money out of it. And then you look at all history here, you did see this down to a level where it was at 2% of a penny. And for being at, 3% of a penny, 2 or 3% of a penny. And then you see this skyrocket up to about 50% of a penny. Obviously, you gained a lot within that time frame. So again, it's not about the gain. It's also about the use case when the layer, when their new chain comes up. So they have on the layer 2, so you'll have 0 and 0 taxes on the layer 2. So I know some people maybe aren't fans of taxes, but taxes are how you really get things started within a project, especially if you don't have like a crazy amount of money to start with. Like if you have an influx of like millions of dollars that can go into launching on different exchanges, because Coinbase will charge you 2 million, Binance will charge you 2 million, KuCoin will charge you 2 million. It's just like they will charge you millions of dollars to get launched on these exchanges, and you hope that it will have that same level of impact. But with that being funded by the initial volume that happens within it, you could see multiple things that are happening. Like look at all the things that they've done so far, and that's without having any major exchanges. They just have 2bit and they have Uniswap. That's all that they have right now, and more to come, and that means more volume to come. So I'm excited to see what this does have in store, what this does have to offer. You know, a lot of people have already gained a ton and now they're just sitting on kind of what's gravy. And you can see so much more growth from here on out as you see more exchanges that are coming on. So guys, if you could, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links that are down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Patreon, and check out any of the links for VSG in the description. But I'm going to get out of here. Thank you again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.